Hello, this is video number 3 of 6. We're leaving the parking lot at the White Bridge. It's a beautiful day, as I said in my previous 2 videos. Norris Lake is beautiful this time of the year. You can see that it's up into the tree line. And when the Tennessee Valley Authority, when they let it get to that level, it's one of the prettiest lakes that you'll find anywhere in the country. We're going to turn right. I started to turn left and go to High Knob on the road right there to the left. I did a video up through there not too long ago. But what we're going to do is we're going to go out this road that goes to Shanghai Boat Dock, Heatherly's Point, and you can go to Camp Galilee on this road. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a right-hand turn and go to Sudeni. But I got to the top of the hill and there was 2 roads and I didn't know the road to take, so I turned around and got back on this road and was on my way to either Heatherly's Point or Shanghai Boat Dock. And I saw the sign that said Whitman Holla Boat Dock, so I decided to go that route. And to my knowledge, I've never recorded a video in that area. Someone placed a comment. I don't know if it was on my YouTube channel or my Nothing But History or Campbell County, Tennessee History Facebook channel. I have 3 major accounts that 4 really. I have 2 Facebook accounts. One is a page, Campbell County, Tennessee History. The other is just my personal Facebook account. And then I have 2 YouTube accounts, Octabi and Nothing But History. And here's where I turn right. And my intention was to go to Sudeni. I'm going to check my Google Maps and get some of these directions mapped out in my mind. And then the next time I come up through here, I'll know the directions to go, or the direction to go. But this is just me meandering around Campbell County. When I left to do these videos, I had no plans of where I was going to go. And as I proceeded down the road, whatever suited me at the time, that's what I did. I would say probably I should have gone straight to go to Sudeni. But anyway, I didn't. I made a complete turn. And when you're driving this little small smart car, you can turn the thing around on a dime. So we're going back out on the road that goes to Shanghai. The foliage is really thick this year. Campbell County is as pretty as any place that I've ever seen in the world. Sometimes when I drive from Knoxville and I'm coming down Interstate 75 and you look at the mountains, I try to look at that mountain as if it was my first trip down Interstate 75. you've probably done the same thing. And when you do that, you can more or less see it like you're seeing it for the first time. And I can understand why people that come into this area for the first time fall in love with the mountains and our beautiful North Lake. So I turn right on the road to Shanghai. And you go this route to Camp Galilee, Heatherly's Point. It's a beautiful drive if you've never been on this road. If you've never been out here before, now there's a road, I don't know where that goes. I should check Google Maps, and that's what I was going to say. If you're going to drive out in this area, I would go and check Google Maps before you come out here, and then you won't wind up like me doing a U-turn. You'll know where you're going. And all this right here is familiar. There's I probably passed it. There used to be a fish hatchery. I happened to look away, so I don't know if I passed it or not. But it has fallen into, I don't know, it just looks like the water has gone away. Oh, I probably already passed it. If you come into this area, you know what I'm talking about. I can remember, I call it a fish hatchery. It was just a spring, and it had the water was backed up into a little pool area, and it was absolutely beautiful. But now the water is not there, and I have no idea why not, or what happened. As we continue on up the road, I saw the sign that said Whitman Holler Boat Dock. There's two ways to say it. I say it both ways. I say holler, hollow. I guess the correct pronunciation, if you're from around here, is holler. So that's what I'm going to call it, Whitman Holler. And I know for a fact that I've never been down that road with my camera. And then on second thought, I may have. I've been on most of these major roads in the county with my video camera. And what I've decided to do is when I go on a road trip to another state or another city, I'm going to do some road videos in those areas. Because I've just about covered Campbell County. I know there's a lot of roads that I haven't been on, but I think I've been on most of the major roads. Now we turn right here. There's the sign, Whitman Holler. Some pretty country out here. I told the story on one of my videos. I'm going to tell it again. If you've heard it, why, you can hear it for a second time. My wife and I, we were on our way to Myrtle Beach. And we were on the back roads, and we got lost. We stopped at this has been years ago, we stopped at this little grocery store, and I walked in, and this lady was working there, and I asked her, I said, could you tell me the road that I can take to go on into Myrtle Beach? And she said, yes, you go down here and you turn, whatever. So before I left, just to make conversation, I said, I bet you love living, because it was only like 15 or 20 miles from Myrtle Beach. And I said, I bet you love living down here till you can get to the beach. And she says, no, I never go there. She said, I haven't been there in 20 years. And the reason I'm laughing, people drive from Ohio and Kentucky to come to Norris Lake. And I'm like the lady that lives near Myrtle Beach. I don't own a boat, and I very seldom go out to the lake. And when I do, it's like today when I'm doing road videos, if I happen to come by Norris Lake. I know Norris Lake is an asset for our community. And it's not that I dislike the lake. It's I have so many other things going on, and I don't own a boat, so therefore I don't go to the lake. And this time of the year, when you go down to Walmart, you'll notice that the parking lot is full of cars with Ohio and Kentucky license plates, and a lot of them are pulling beautiful boats. And you can see the look on some of these people's faces. It's like, now I love to go to the beach, and it's the same look that you find with people going to Myrtle Beach. They're happy to get there. And these people driving from Ohio and up into Kentucky, you can tell they're thrilled to be back at Norris Lake having fun. So if you're watching this video and you're from Ohio or from Kentucky, I know exactly how you feel about coming to this area. This area is a garden spot for people who love boating, water skiing, water sports, camping out. We have almost perfect weather in this area. Occasionally we'll have some severe thunderstorms, and occasionally we'll have a 6 or 7 inch snowfall. But for all practical purposes, we have almost perfect weather in this area. And look at those green fields. It's as pretty as any place I've ever been in the world, and I've been in separate parts of the world. Of course, there's pretty places there too, but nothing that will rob from the beauty of Campbell County. Now, you may have lived around here most of your life, like me, and there's things that you probably dislike, but you can't take anything away from nature. So we have a beautiful area to live in, Campbell County, and the surrounding counties, Anderson, Union, Claiborne County. The only place that I have found, now we're coming into Whitman Holler Boat Dock, the only place that I have found that, to me, I like probably as good as I do East Tennessee is in western North Carolina. My sister has a cabin up on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Her cabin is located about a mile from the parkway, excuse me, above Boone, North Carolina, and I think that is just a spectacular part of America. So my two favorite places, East Tennessee and western North Carolina. I kind of slowed down here. I was going to go straight, and I saw this boat ramp, and I thought I would go and circle around. Some people were launching their boats. Looks like somebody had been going around in circles there. So I came down in here, and as I told you, I'm driving a smart car, and the thing will turn on a dime. It's got a very short turning radius, and I wasn't even turning with the max abilities that it has to turn. And then we'll go back up on this main. That guy waved at me. I waved at him. And we go back up on the main road, and then I go down toward the dock and turn around. And before I started the dialogue on this video, I don't know where this video ends. So if it ends while I'm talking, you know I didn't plan ahead. I think it ends when I come out of Whitman Holler. We'll see. I've been out here one or two other times, but I haven't been out here that many times. It's pretty out here, and I'm sure that Whitman Holler gets its share of tourists from Ohio and Kentucky coming into Norris Lake for a summer of fun. This was a perfect day to do a video. The sky was just beautiful. Had a little haze up at altitude. I don't know where the haze line is. Sometimes the haze line will be around 3,000 feet. But a perfect day to do a road video. And rather than go on down to the dock, I decided to turn around. I do believe that the video ends at the top of the hill. So the next video, this will be 3 of 6. My next video will be 4 of 6. So if it ends, and I'm just going to kind of be quiet and let the video run out. Thank you for watching, everybody.